Welcome back to the DASCAR Pokemon Pro Series Season 3. Today we start off our Pokemon Pro Series Goes Europe Tour here in Le Mans Circuit in France for the running of the Forza Jules Grand Prix. It is the long track that has hosted the 24 Hours of Le Mans that is world famous around the world and for its endurance race, and now today it hosts the first event in our European tour. We're going to be going to a couple tracks in Europe here for the next couple races, so hope you guys will join us in for the ride. And this is a big course, so there will only be 4 laps here today. However, there will be no cautions. That's right, this race will go caution free. So it's going to be an endurance race for these drivers and a challenge to keep their cars in check. Here we go, green flag is out. Our European tour is underway here in Le Mans. Great start for Victoria Agnew in the 93. These have wide corners, but they also have tight ones too, so it's a good mix between the corners. So these guys will be up for a challenge. We got a battle for second place. Eric Heiden goes by Carter Baker for second, and now we're trying to close in on Victoria Agnew. The pole setter has gotten off to a great start, almost as usual here in road courses. Dylan Young has dropped back. He took a bad line, and now he's dropping. Oh, he's too high. Oh, he's about to hit the wall, and now he's losing even more positions. So Dylan Young not off to a wonderful start here at this track. Now we have a battle for third place. Joseph Onesto in the Ferrari machine. These Ferraris have experience in road courses like this. So we'll see if they'll battle it out with the K1 team. Look at that. Ferrari against Lotus in third. Both European companies battling it out in the top 5. And look at this. Eric Heiden using the straightaway to his advantage as he's pulling closer to Victoria Agnew. But there are only 4 laps here at this track, so he's got to make his move right here, right now. No cautions, though, so no cautions will stop these two from battling. But you never know. And, oh, looks like Joseph Romanok is peeking down low. Looks to get a battle for the 4th position. Joseph Onesto, look at this. There you see, there's Lotus, Ferrari, and Lotus. 2 Lotuses sandwiched between the Joseph Onesto machine. Or, I think must be Renault, but I apologize. Now they're lined up. The 9 there looks to make a move. Anyone who's fallen out the track? Nathan Hudson on pit road. One of the European drivers here at this series has fallen off course, and he's on pit road. Let's take this time and look back and see what happened to Nathan Hudson. And it's a while. Oh. Wow. Here's what happened to Nathan Hudson. And, 15. Jonathan Fitzwater spun. And he got right into Nathan Hudson. And Nathan Hudson could not escape. And he's stuck on pit road. And along the... Oh, more wrecking. Daniel Voiles is in it. He got damage. So did Carter Belair. He got damaged too. And since there's no cautions, he's pretty much done. Done for the day. David Land not off to a great start either. Still though, still early, so you never know what happens. Meanwhile, Henry Kavanagh battles for position here. That's the highest battle we have so far in the Le Mans circuit. And Henry Kavanagh goes by Isaiah Bernesh. 9 goes by 8. Here they come, one of the tough turns of the track. These guys have got to be very careful going through these turns because there's a lot of sand traps, and if someone gets in the sand, that could open the door for drivers behind them to make a pass. We see some passing here today, which is pretty unusual for a road course like this. Sam Rogers, look at him going for position over Joseph Romanuk. But just can't quite get there. Might need a push to pass in order to do that. But I don't think these cars have the push to pass ability. And I guess they would need it. Romanuk Rogers looks for lane. Oh boy. Romanuk was trying to block, but he got a little too high. A little bit of a door is open for Rogers in the sand. And they're getting tight. And Joseph Romanuk has just made it through that. And now Noah Ponzer looks to take advantage of Rogers' miscue. Can't do it. Oh! Someone spun. That's, I think, Zachary Fitzwater. Yes, Zach Fitzwater has just spun out on the corner. And he's on pit road 2. And Victoria Aghanen has just pulled away. Now a battle for 5th place. Noah Ponzer against the one of Joshua Michaels. Tough corner ahead. And Noah Ponzer gets it. Ponzer gets 4th. Aghanen's lead is up to almost a second over the 2nd place car, Carter Baker. One of the uphill chicanes. Oh, Justin Roberts got in the sand, and he's going to lose a little bit of momentum. And he got in the sand a little bit, he lost momentum. And Connor Breton spun. Tony Green, Eric Hyden on pit road, but they were in the back beforehand, so, well, they didn't have any great days anyway. Joshua Michaels looks to get back the 5th position. Still on Ponzer, but Ponzer gets through. Great job. Look at Brandon Nichols, Jeffrey Finguy's 10th. This is to get in the top 10. And Finguy has the advantage on the straightaway. One of the few straightaways at this track. Henry Cavanaugh looks to pull off a sneaky move. Here they come on the hard turn. Ooh, boy. It's about to get tight here. Finguy clears the drivers, but Brandon Nichols hopes to clear them. Another straightaway coming up. And look how close Baker is now to Victoria Aghanen. Could he make a move later? Now Dylan Young making a move on Pichu. And he could even make a move on Joshua Michaels. Well, not yet, but Dylan Young's already making a move on Pichu. This is for 6th. This is, I think, for 7th. Yeah, 7th. And, yep, they got through. And now we're halfway through today, as Victoria Aghanen has not let go of the lead. She's hanging on right here over Carter Baker, Joseph Onesto, Joseph Romanuk, and Noah Ponzer. If Ponzer wants to catch up to the top 4, he's going to have to hope for nothing but a miracle. Because the straightaways are an advantage for these drivers to catch up to the pack. And they're hoping to get back on track. Robert Piet, another European driver, is 36, so not a great start for his tour here. And Mason Powers dropped down a couple spots. He must have messed up on one of the corners. So much action going on at once, I can't keep up. My goodness. And this is only a 4-lap race. Already a couple drivers already off the pace. This track's so big though, they'll never catch up. Here we go on one of the chicanes here in Le Mans. Oh, see how they slip? Man, you see how they just try to drift? They had to do a little bit of drifting there. A little bit of street drifting just to get through this corner. And DJ Curtis a bit slow. Oh no, Joshua Michaels and Noah Ponzer have wrecked out. Ponzer's upside down. Something went wrong. Oh, something did go wrong. They went down and all of them spun at once. Michaels, Dylan Young, and there he goes. He's flipping. There's second place Carter Baker. Oh man, Joseph Shrigley slipped. They all slipped on that corner. Oh man, what a twist here. That's some of the top 5 here in Le Mans, and now Victoria Aghanen has a little bit of more breathing room. But Joseph Onesto, the Ferrari machine, has 2 laps to catch up to Aghanen. Still could be anybody's race in just these 2 laps. Joseph Romanek in 3rd. Will the European engines be able to get through Aghanen? Pichu's up to 4th. Jeffrey Finguy 5th. Ryan Acosta 6th. Brandon Nichols 7th. Kavanagh's 8th. Luke Walker's 9th. And Powers is 10th. Eric Powers is 10th. Another chance at the straightaway. And Joseph Onesto's hoping he cannot make a mistake. Cannot make a mistake when he's trying to get a pass on Aghanen. A little bit behind, but he can do it. With all these turns, all these braking zones, it is possible for Onesto to catch up and maybe contend for the race lead. But he's got to hope for the best. He's got to hope for a miracle. He's got to hope he puts all that horsepower in that Ferrari machine. It looks of leading Ferrari to victory lane. Oh, look at Joseph Romanek. He got a faster run than Joseph Onesto. This could be good news for Victoria Aghanen, as Romanek is going to go for 2nd place. A little bit of good news for Victoria Aghanen, who's dominated this race from almost start to finish from the pole. And here they come. A hard braking zone coming up. Romanek trying to clear the Ferrari machine. He could catch up. He could make a pass on Aghanen through the side draft. Romanek trying to clear Onesto. And I think he does. He does clear Onesto on the straightaway. And now he's only got almost a lap and a half to make a pass on Aghanen. Could this be a twist? Here comes a braking zone. And he's set his eyes now on the 93. This could get interesting. Oh, look at Aghanen. Great speed off that corner. And she is pulled away. Oh, she's really pulled away. Great speed off that corner. Pichu's 4th right now. So there's no chance of him catching up to the pack here. This is pretty much just going to be a 3-car battle for the win. Onesto, though, isn't giving up. Here he comes. He's got a good run off the corner. Could he go for 2nd place? Ooh! Nearly on the back bumper of Romanek. But things could get interesting down the final corner. This is where the top 5 ranked out last lap. Let's see if they keep it together. This time they... Oh no, Aghanen spins! And Onesto is spun down the final corner. And the white flag will be up for Joseph Romanek. Are you kidding? Victoria Aghanen was dominating the race from start to finish, and she spun with Joseph Onesto before the white flag. They're still wrecking behind them. Henry Kavanagh is around. Oh no, what a twist. What a twist. The 93 crashes out of what could have been a race win. Can you believe it? That's got to be heartbreaking for Victoria Aghanen. Now I think she's running outside the top 5. And Joseph Romanek, he now has full control of the lead. Pichu 2nd, Finguy 3rd, Costa 4th. You've got to be kidding me. Aghanen is 6th, and now looking to hang on to 7th. Did someone hit the wall? Oh no, I thought someone hit the wall. And now Ryan Acosta is going to battle for 3rd place. Oh man, what a disaster for the 93. It's got to be shocking. She's led from the first 3 laps, and Aghanen's not going to be leading the final lap. Great job by Finn Guy defending his line and able to shake off Acosta out of third place. So Joseph Romanuk, it's pretty much his race to lose. He's got a big gap over Pichu. But question is, will he be able to keep his car in shape? Because we've seen twice now the drivers have wrecked down that final corner before the start-finish line. And Romanuk's hoping that he doesn't become a victim of that in the final lap, when he has a chance of winning for the first time in his DASCAR Pro career. Would be a really great honor for him to get his first win at this world-famous track in France. He's got a very long way to go. Luke Walker in 5th place now, and Victoria Aghanen has dropped down, I think, to 8th right now. Leia Walker in 9th. Could this possibly be TA2 having all 3 cars in their top 10? Might be impressive. Lotus looks to win here in Le Mans with the 96. They waited patiently after Aghanen spun out, and now they're hoping that it pays off with a win. He's still got to worry about that final corner, see if he doesn't slip his tires like the leaders had beforehand. And he's hoping that he makes it through cleanly to get the race win. There should be not a lot of corners remaining for the 96. Still got a big gap over the 3. The only way the 3 could win now is if Romanuk slips up and he doesn't get back up. Here they go downhill, down the final couple corners. Here they come. Here comes the 96 going down the final couple corners, hoping to survive here in Le Mans. Final straightaway, heading to the final turn. This is the moment of truth. Will he make it through? Here he comes down the turn. Slips up a bit, but cakes on, and Joseph Romanuk is your winner in Le Mans. Pichu slips, so does Ryan Acosta. What a finish. Oh, power slips, and Aghanen does it again. She slips for the 2nd lap in a row. Wow. We did have a thrilling finish, right? But Joseph Romanuk slipped a little bit, but able to keep his tires stable and win here in Le Mans. And Jeffrey Finguy was bumped to 2nd after Pichu spun on the final turn. They did have, TA2 Racing did have a driver on the podium. Luke Walker, though, in 3rd place. A surprising 3rd place finish for the 06 machine. Alex Hawkins will be 4th, and Pichu was able to coax the line and get at least a top 5 in 5th. And Leia Walker finished in 10th officially. So all 3 of TA2 drivers in the top 10. Not bad here in Le Mans, even though Pichu spun out beforehand and nearly lost it. But in the end, though, they were able to make it. But the big winner today here in Le Mans circuit was Joseph Romanuk. A winner here in the world-famous Le Mans circuit takes home the checkers in the Forza Jules Grand Prix. The results on the left of your screen, I mentioned some of the top 10 drivers. And the last driver to get points today, Joseph Onesto in 30th position. He was one of the top 5 runners of the race, but he's able to make it through in 30th, able to get the final spot in points. And let's see if Romanuk makes it on pit road. He does. He celebrates here in Le Mans with a race win for Lotus, and our European tour will continue in France with Paris. Autodrome de Paris will be an oval track, and these guys will face it with all their might. We hope you'll join us for the track for our race at Paris, Autodrome de Paris. We'll stay in France, and we will see you guys. We'll see you guys on our next race as we continue our European tour. And let's take you to Victory Lane. We'll see you in Paris.